Is Jormungand worth watching? Is this worth your time? Like, is this worth being on your watch list? Because I'm pretty sure you guys have lives, right? And you guys can't just be watching 1 to 2 episodes of every single anime, trying to figure out what's good or not. You want to make sure your watch list is full of bangers. So no worries, that's what I'm here for, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a life, so I'm going to let y'all know what's good or not, you know what I'm saying? So with this anime, it came out in 2012, which was over a decade ago. Yeah! Yo, I'm old.
I ain't old!
So as the time changes, so does the kind of anime we watch. So is an old anime just about as good as the new anime? I'm not here to waste your time. So short answer is yes, this anime is definitely worth watching and it definitely keeps up with the rest. Anime definitely aged well and it still doesn't look that bad. If you watch it today, you won't even tell how old it is. So it's safe on your list. But I can give you the reason why very quickly. Actually, you know what? Hold up, put 2 minutes on the clock, bro. First off, what's this anime about? So it follows the story of a boy named Jonah, whose family and friends were pretty much team wiped by a group of people who received guns from a guns dealer. And with surviving that incident, he was then trained to be a child soldier. And with all this trauma, my man pretty much hates guns. However, the irony of all this is that he is then recruited and then starts working for an arms dealer. So now he's working for the people he hates the most. And the arms dealer that he's working for is this girl named Coco, who comes from a very wealthy family of dealers themselves. However, she thinks and has goals that are separate from theirs. And since she's pretty much in like an underground kind of business, she's gonna need some help staying alive. Jonah is assigned to be one of her bodyguards, along with the rest of the team that she's hired, which is full of people who are professionals at what they do. And so throughout the series, we see what kind of life a gun dealer has. Finding buyers, selling weapons to military groups or even rebellious groups. Like anybody that pretty much wants a weapon, they gotta go give it to them. While also keeping an eye on the competition because, this is a very competitive kind of game. Because obviously to them, they just see a girl that, is trying to sell weapons and trying to be cute or whatever, and looks like an easy lick. But mind you, that is not the case. Every single person in their crew is nice with the tools and they're ready to show you what they got. Which, speaking about our crew, I feel like there's no useless characters in this show. Because most of the time, if you have a group of people, 1 or 2 of them are going to be useless. And which, going further into kind of like the story and the characters, I kind of like the theme of how they do this anime, which is it's just business. One day they could be fighting their competitors while the next day they're helping each other out. And that is because, again, they're professionals. This is business. There's no hate between each other. Something else I like about this anime is that it has this old school raw feeling to it. It's not as far out as Black Lagoon, but they pretty much, are unfiltered with what they say or what they gotta do. Because I hate all these newer animes is that they have this theme that, we can't kill them. We shouldn't kill them. Like, no. Like, listen, if you got ops, you gotta handle it, my boy. You got enemies, you got people trying to take you out, you take them out. Enough of that, okay? Some people just gotta go. So you see a lot of gunfights, a lot of knife fights. Like, this is pure action. It's just great, man. It's just refreshing to see. They show you that they're not somebody they wanna mess with. And with that, the story is also pretty easy to follow. Like, it's simple, but it's not something that, you gotta really turn on your brain to watch. Which, low-key can be a good and a bad thing. In which, let's actually talk about, maybe some of the negatives that will actually drive you away from this anime. With the story, there's not like a clear enemy, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a clear path. It's not like she's trying to become the Hokage or something. There is no final boss in this anime. It's more just missions, you feel me? Like, they have this one mission they gotta do or this job they gotta do, and then it's on to the next. And then it's on to the next, you know what I'm saying? Then characters reoccurring and all that kind of stuff. But she's also trying to wait from the police because, they're trying to investigate her and everything, So it's like, it's a lot of things moving, but it's not like a necessarily like a clear, direct path. Now, granted, she does have a major goal. Like, there is something she is working towards, but it's not something they really hammer down on until like the very end of the show. So the episodes could kind of feel episodic to you, but I feel like this still kind of carries because there is development after each mission. Something else is that the ending kind of feels rushed to the point where they're probably going to make another season, but they didn't have time. There are some events that happen near the end of the series that I would actually like them to, talk more about. I want to see some more episodes about it. Like, give me some reactions. Let me see some effects of some of the things they do. The ending's slightly more open-ended. But that's all the negative things I really have to say. Like, the anime's actually gas. Which also, because of the time it was made and where you can watch it at, most likely you're gonna find the uncensored version. So for the most part, you can watch this in public. But if you're like me, that 2% of the anime where they show the nude scenes, bro, it's gonna show in public, okay? That's just how it works. So just be aware of that, and I think you'll be straight. So that's all I really got for you guys today. Let me know if you guys have seen it down in the comments, or let me know your thoughts on the anime itself. And if you guys can do me a huge favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that I know that I'm using my anime knowledge for good. Till next time, bro, stay weaving.